water. Or we start with Kubera. Okay. Out of reach. Chapter 1. Let me get into the other screen. Hello there. Welcome back to another stream of Kubera. Kubera. Streamer bots. I got to start the bots. Streamer. Okay. Last week, actually 2 weeks ago, we kind of settled on the 2-week schedule. Kind of worked out for me because I have been trying to prep other things and work on a lot of things. There's big things coming. Not sure if anyone. Sorry. That's already the negativity that has festered in my brain. But yeah, last time we read The Taboo, which there were a lot of taboos. Which one was the biggest one? It was about the... Was it about the revival? There were, like, we got introduced to like the strongest magician. We saw I think her name was Layla for the first time without the mask. We saw like apparently that the strongest magician is married to Lorraine, or like at least like betrothed, like fiance. But that is also big news to me. I didn't think that happened already, because I remember where Lorraine said, if this doesn't work out, I need to find a husband or something, and now she already has a fiance. Worked pretty fast. I mean, she is a good-looking woman, so I guess it went pretty fast. Maybe the guy always liked her. Maybe she could just go to him and say, hey, let's get married. And he was like, what you would never ask. Yuta still knows me a bit. I don't like all of the hate that Asha is getting. I understand what everybody is saying, that Asha is obviously has problems, obviously is lying about many things, but I feel like just how many people are saying like you should accept Lise for this and this, and it shouldn't have done this and this, but they're doing the same thing to Asha of like not asking properly, not getting deeper into the talk. We know Asha wouldn't necessarily answer them, but they're just judging without digging deeper. Hello Stepan! Welcome to the next stream of Kubera. Here. So let's get right into out of reach. Who or what will be out of reach? Why so silent after I joined? I just got pinged on Discord, so I had to answer that really quick. I'm closing Discord now. I shouldn't. I think my microphone is working properly, so everything is fine. We are now getting into the chapter. Who is out of reach? What is out of reach? Why is something out of reach? So many reach. What is reach? Maybe reach is not even. Is reach a city and we are going out of reach? This is stupid. Year and 16, February 1st. I think it's kind of. Wait, did they use the 12-month system? Didn't they use 13 months? Like, they have their own year system, but the months are the same. Wasn't? I think there was one month that this was different. You've seen all the cities already. Yeah. Lise, wake up. Lise. I think there was a bit of a time jump. I'm not sure in which time we were in the previous chapter, but if they're showing the time here, that I think that is implying that we did a bit of a time skip. Don't go. Year and 16, January 35th. So, considering this is February 1st, and this is like 1 day prior, should be the second month, not February. Also first month, not January. Oh, okay. So it's just translation saying January instead of first month. I think it was 35 days per month. Run, do you know where Asha went today? She went to the temple. Do you think she'll have dinner there? Should we at least wait until the hour of destruction? 8 to 10 o'clock at night. Damn, Lisa's wearing different clothes. Look at her go. She's gone for good. Waiting won't do any good. Why are you being so extreme about this? What I'm saying is that you and Lise... That's enough, Run, Cyrop, right? Don't you think you're intruding a bit too much in other people's business? Yeah, they're never consistent. That's one thing that is bad about them. Then there's more than enough. I won't be leaving the city anytime soon. At least for a while, as I'm vouching for Yuta. I'm just thinking of changing residences by tomorrow. So you can tell Lise if you want to. But if she comes looking for me after hearing what you tell her, I intend on bombarding her with insults. That will make her never want to come back again. Yep, Asha, after everybody told Asha. Everybody! I am on that side. I don't care what you guys are going to tell me in the stream or in the comments. Everybody kept guilt-tripping Asha about, well, if you told Lise that, she would have been completely different towards Yuta and we wouldn't have any problems. Well, if you treated Lise better, nothing bad would have happened. Well, if you were a better person, nothing bad would have happened. Well, I'm judging you. Did you really kill all of those people? Like, they were bombarding her with so many negative things, even though they also might want to consider her a friend or something, but all of they did, they didn't really be like, Asha, we think of you as a friend. Can you tell us more about those things? Do you want to? If you're not feeling comfortable, that's also okay. No, they bombarded her with negativity, making her the ultimate villain. I know she's not a good person, but damn were all of them like pushing down on her. And now she's just jumping into the role of the villain. Like people were jumping on her, and she's just like, hey, if all of you are saying I'm such a bad person, I can act like that. If you want me to get away, if you want me to just be evil, sure. If I tell the truth, Lise will definitely go and try to find Asha. I don't know what she intends on saying to her, but if she treats her the way that she did to Rish, it will completely destroy her. The way she did to Rish? Asha wasn't even that harsh to Rish. What are you even... What? What did she say to Rish that was so hard? Like, don't waste my time. Yes, because you were wasting her time. You were bringing up something that was years ago. It's like, yes, I killed those people. Yes, that happened. What else do you want to hear? Hello there, Corey. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. For now, I'll just hide it from her. None of my business at this point. I'm just being nosy. I just remembered. Asha's kind of busy, so she's going to sleep somewhere else tonight. Really? Looks like it's just for us for dinner. Should we order room service or go out somewhere? Ron is probably overprotective and overthinking. Oh my god, Ron is doing the exact same thing that Asha was doing before, and he was shit-talking Asha for doing that, and now he's like, well, Asha, in the past, well, Asha, if you told Lise that Yuta was like an Rakshasa or like a high-rank Shura, she would not have freaked out. It would have all been okay. And now he's like, well, if I tell her that Asha went dead and doesn't want to see her anymore, she would completely freak out and would do something that would hurt her even more. It's better I keep it to myself instead of talking to her. Dude, it's so hypocritical. He's doing the exact same thing he shit-talked Asha for. Let's go out. Actually, I need to buy something. You want me to buy something? What? Clothes? That's not what I meant. Anyway, I'm going to buy it with my own money, so don't worry. Your own money? But you don't have any money. I have the spare change that I saved up from Asha. Oh, hey, come on. I'll just give you some money. Huh? What's wrong with collecting change? You don't throw it out, do you? No, it's not that. Year ends 16, January 36. Oh, a day later, so it's more than 35 days. Yep, can't defend this. People just keep hiding things from these. Yep. On the one side, Run was like, Lisa is much more mature than you say, Asha. She can handle these kind of things. You need to talk with her openly about these kind of things. And then on the other side, he's be like, you know, I can't tell this to Lisa. This is like one of the things that I always be like, damn. This is not bad writing, but it shows like that the person has like issues. It's not bad writing because it's intended, but it's always like, dude, are you not realizing what you're doing right now? Are you not realizing you're doing the exact same thing you were talking badly about before? Temple of Earth VIP room. There's Yuta. Asha, what are you doing? You don't need to leave like this. Lisa will be sad if she finds out. He likes you enough to even shrug off your whole past as a mistake. That's why I left. You don't need to put on an act in front of me. Better without me around, isn't it? What do you mean, Asha? I would never think that. Alright, then Yuta. What are you in the city for? Well, I'm here for these, of course. Not in your moment of visitation. You're clearly different from before you grew up. You want me to tell you a boring story, Yuta? People think that I have it all, from looks and skill to wealth and connections. 36 days. I think you've seen a calendar in the first episode. Yeah, I was just not sure anymore. But funnily enough, Lise has what I really want. You understand, other people would probably think it sounds ridiculous. Someone with everything being jealous of some kid with nothing? You want Lisa's future? Lisa's future is definitely stronger than yours, Asha. I know this very well. Lisa's future is definitely stronger than yours, Asha. I know this very well. Stronger? What way? So if you want power, I understand if you're jealous of her. If you're jealous of her being stronger than you in the future. No, it's similar to that, but different. Forget it, just go. Go, and protect your reason for being in the city. I can't change the reason, I'm keeping the one I have right now. If I can't change the reason, keeping the one I have right now is still better than becoming enemy. Yuta, what's he doing hanging around the temple? Asha's staying at the temple right now. He probably wants to see her since she's vouching for him. Speaking of which, don't you want to see your guarantor? Not the one now, but the one from before. Tiara is currently Kazak's temporary guarantors. Aquan is in Atera. You'll probably start heading back there, right? Your daughter must be waiting. Okay, let me read the Kali Bloom Times. We clean all brands. Welcome to a new world of cleaning. Vote on the location of the Sorcery Society. Elof versus Plateau? Okay. Rakshasa feature page 2. We are found melted? AA vote. What do you mean? Is like popularity vote? Or like if there should be a new AA? Thanks to you keeping an eye on the city border, all of the nearby Shuras have disappeared. There's really no need for you to stay here now. If Yuta causes a problem, would you be able to stop him? I didn't think of that. Then why not bring your daughter here from Atera? Right now Atera needs a priestess in training just in case. Otherwise the barrier could collapse again like last time. There's no guarantee for a summon of God. Well, even if it's not your daughter, couldn't they get another fire sorceress to do it? I know it's better for priestesses or priestesses in training to be chosen in order of ranking, but still. There are people like me who are just bumming around regardless of the rank. Second place ranking on vacation. I never noticed those news there. Barefoot Melted is talking about Gary Gum. She's often depicted as a melting curry bear doll. Oh, it was a curry gum reference. Okay. I was thinking like maybe there was some sort of like I don't know. I was thinking like maybe it's something about Sagara's group again. They're snakes. Snakes often have poison, venom. Venom can melt things. So maybe I was thinking like maybe it's like depending on where that bear was molten, it could be something like where the Anantas are currently at. I don't know. But if Kurigom is easier, like a shorter reference. What do you say, Claude? Sierra, the request for help from Layla and Rintello. Yep, they all are thinking, ooh, what is Layla up to? Every time she's tired, we get the melted bear drawn in the blog post. Yep. I have seen it before. Very nice molten bear. But I did not connect that. It's hard, mother. What is hard? What is hard, Yuta? Whoa. This panel. Nah, I'm sending this into Haku Discord. I don't care. What do you mean? It's hard. Scarf is hard. Because it's with Lee's? Oh my. I was gonna say you have no chill, but well, I'm trying to keep a hold on my changing minds. And remain as friendly and polite as before. And yet humans still suspect me. But at the same time, they selfishly need my power. Leave, Yuta. We can go together. Go and protect your reason for being in the city. That's all she meant when she asked me to go with her. Guess there's not much I can do about the humans, even though I've been with them for several months. May have taken me in as an advantage for her at first, but I thought it would have changed by now. No good. The humans all react the same once they find out my true identity. They're afraid of having a Rakshasa as an enemy. They fear me, yet desire me as a weapon. Hello, can't watch much, but hope you have a great week. Yeah, hello there, Piper. I hope you had a great day or week, like past week as well, and this next week will be just as great. Bot is always up to watch. Out of Reach is a bit of a shorter chapter, like arc, so it's gonna be a shorter stream, I think. But that's also fine to me because the heat is kind of killing me. It's been better today. We had a bit of a rain shower, like very short rain moment in today, but I really could take more rain. I really could skip summer. I don't care about summer for anything at all. I'm like a well-trained dog that fights well to them. Whatever it takes, they want me within the city. A force they want on their side. Still are some humans among them who want to protect me. Please, I liked their clothes yesterday. Do you think it was strange if I asked her to wear the same clothes as yesterday? Asak. It's like, it's the out of reach interpretation that Asha thinks like that her companions are out of reach. She wants to stay together with them actually, but in her own head she feels like they are out of reach because of their issues. They can't stay connected to each other because of like all of the situations going on. Do you remember what Lee's wore yesterday? Do you mean the black shirt with like the it was not really, was it, could it be called a tank top? Not sure. It was like a black shirt where it showed like the shoulders or something, and she had like those what are they called? These shorts. I don't know what are the names for these shorts. She was wearing a very summer outfit. Yuta really like that. Shocking, right? Yeah, he's just a hornball. We haven't been attacked or anything like that yet. But there does seem to be a high chance that Ashura's next target will be Hello. A team was sent out to investigate that non-stop lightning in the Aurora Forest. They ended up getting slaughtered by a huge number of high-rank Shuras before they could even get close. Aurora Forest, a forest near Rintello, usually not a very dangerous place. Not only are they Ananta and Ashura clan, but a great number of Garuda and Yaksha clans too. Whether they're trying to directly attack the city or planning something nearby, they're clearly up to something. Even the Garudas and Yakshas attack, that will make this very different from the previous attacks. Are there any Gandharvas? When I was in Altera, I heard that there were a lot of Gandharvas near Renthello too. Well, I'm not sure why, but the Gandharvas have scattered all over recently. Perhaps they went deep into the ocean, strangely. Even the lowest ranked Shuras have all vanished. Anyway, our best bet for defending Renthello right now, to get Kazakh to bring any sorcerer who can help to them. To get Kazakh to bring any sorcerer who can help them to get that. Yeah. Although, it kind of bothers me that there would be no one around to stop Yuta when he's gone. Still, the Shuras around Renthello are more of a problem than Yuta, who's friendly towards humans. Then why doesn't Yuta go to Renthello too? What do you think, Asha? Should you join the Renthello support team as Yuta's guarantor? Well, I have to go back to Ilov soon. And Sierra is the Kali Bloom priest, so it would be hard for me to support Renthello. But it's possible for you, Asha. Oh, wait, no, this was... The Asha was like ... well, and this is Lutz talking again. I have to go back to Ilov soon, and Sierra is the Kali Bloom priest, so it would be hard for me to support Renthello. For me or her as well. Him as well. But it's possible for you, Asha. Because you are basically jobless. You're just wandering around. Were to go to Renthello together with Yuta would be a huge help for Renthello, and Kazakh would be able to keep an eye on Yuta. Plus, Asha would have an excuse to refuse. If she gets called back to Ilov over the accidental manslaughter incident. I'm not sure. I don't think Yuta would really fight properly just because I'm with him. They're both like, huh? Anyway, I have to think about it a bit more before I make a decision. If we end up going, Yuta can fly too, so we would probably leave separately from Kazakh. Sure, that's fine. I can't push you to do it since it's a dangerous area after all. Well, are all of the sorcerers going to Renthello present? Hey, make sure the prison of silence is closed properly. Ah, Sierra, think this over! Can't be away from Kali Bloom. I still have a lot to do here. Prison of Silence is a creation item often used when transporting sorcerers criminals. Anyone inside it cannot utter magical spells. In spite of its name, it cannot shut up a chatterbox. Okay, so it's like silencing their magic abilities. I'm wondering, how did they get Claude in there? I mean, Claude was probably not like putting up much of a fight, but like he wouldn't like use magic to fight back or something, but still, when did they get him in there? Claude says he has a lot to do. All he really does is flip through the newspaper, do some puzzles, or pull out some cards when he's bored. Sierra, looks like you won't get a girlfriend next month either. And then gets smacked. Then after he goes to see Asha and has the door shut in his face. Basically just wanders around looking for a place to eat. Sierra smile here, lol. Yeah, Sierra? Look at the darkening on the eyes. She kinda was like, yeah, that idiot? Nah, I don't care. He has nothing to do. Don't worry, Claude. You'll have far more important things to do when you return to your temple. They could just knock him out and put him in jail and then heal him, I guess. Yeah. But I feel like just knocking out, just casually knocking out the number 2 person, he was like number 2 AA, right? Should prove rather difficult, right? Because he is technically the second strongest person on this planet? Can I say that? Is that wrong to say? Like, second strongest human? Lila said that she's going to snap your legs and then tie you up next to the barrier stone. Ah! You don't need me for the barrier! There are a lot of other sorceresses in training who could replace me in Renthello. Well, you wouldn't expect to be ambushed out of nowhere. Well, he did read the cards all the time, Stepan, right? So maybe he did predict all of that, what was going on for him as well. Like, seems like the cards are telling me to be very cautious the next day. Ah, Yuta, perfect timing. Get me out of here. Kazakh, forget about trying to go for the Crescent Gate. Why? It could be very dangerous if you were to run into some Tarakas outside the gate. It will be a very different sort from what you've seen so far. Is that because you've grown? So Kazak either knows or is suspecting that Yuta is the real king of the Tarakas. But I'm wondering here, would all of the Tarakas grow stronger because Yuta, like, developed further? We don't know much about that works. The Tarakas are like a mystery in itself, and Yuta's entire like existence is like something that is out of the ordinary for like normal Shuras, so who knows. He's ranked 2nd, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's the 2nd strongest. Asha is the 5th ranked only because her attributes didn't let her get into the AA rank, for instance. That's true, that's true. But out of the AAs, wouldn't that mean he's the 2nd strongest? And then like if we consider like ranking, so yes, maybe from the magicians, if we see at Asha, because Asha is like a very, very big exception. Like at worst he would be like the 3rd strongest if Asha is stronger than him, or the 1st. Remember Kazak sent a letter to Agni where he said he suspects Yuta to be the Kazak king. Oh, right, he was already suspecting him. Hey, you're listening to me? Claude, I wasn't thinking of using a Crescent Gate anyway. You can be surrounded by guys who have grown. God knows how much stronger since you've grown. You knew that? About the Tarakas getting stronger when I grow? That's right. I already ran into some Tarakas by the Crescent Gate on my way to Kali Bloom. It seemed like they were trying to grab a hold of me while buying some time for you to grow. Now that you've grown, the Tarakas are probably incomparably more stronger than they were before. I'm not up for any reckless challenge. Not urgent. You can't just fly over them. Then did the Tarakas release you after they realized that I had grown? Huh? Of course not. You think I would have had time to sit around waiting for them to release me? I killed them, myself, and left. It was strangely weaker than what my father told me. But they resurrect themselves anyway, so killing them once won't change anything. Son, won't die. I don't want to become a mother who burns her son with everything. I'm going to survive whatever it takes. I know things have been hard for you because of me. Now on, I'll try to make things easier for you. No, Yuta thinks it's like, acting mother. Like, yes, he said kill. Aww. Bad translation here. Kazak is talking about killing Taraka, not random Tarakas. Huh? Kazak here was talking about Taraka specifically, not Tarakas. Understandably confused. Okay, so that's why Yuta's not only thinking that she might have been killed because he said like I killed Tarakas, but he knows that she was killed because Kazak said she killed Taraka, like the main person. And Yuta is remembering like, oh, she wanted to live for herself now. She wanted to be a good mother, and now she did. I guess mother is now out of reach. His mother is out of reach. Every time she died, memories reset. That's gonna be an interesting encounter next time. You never even cared about the deaths of humans, and now you're crying about the Tarakas because they're the same species as you? They'll get revived anyway, so what's the big deal? You're right, what am I crying for? Killing them and escaping was the best thing you could do. I don't blame you. Huh? What's going on? They're just silently staring at each other. Not sure, they're the only two who can hear each other. Yuta volunteering to go with them? I mean, that would be good for us, of course. Asha, you can ask Yuta now that he's here. Ah, right. Yuta! Will you come with us to fight in another city? If you do, I'll bring Lise with us. He's just flying away. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. You want to just defend our city? But I'm complaining. Didn't even think of Taraka being out of reach. Good one. More and more layers on those titles. Look at all of those layers. It's like a lasagna of meanings. Can't breathe, mother. Mother, I can't breathe, mother. Mother, please let me breathe, mother. Wow, I was wondering why we were scouring the grocery store yesterday. This is what you wanted to make? Like an onion or an ogre? Not wrong. I must say I have never watched any Shrek movies. I might have seen like clips of Shrek here and there. I don't think I ever watched any of the Shrek movies by itself. I watched the Puss in Boots, like the cat movie, but I also think weren't there 2 Puss in Boots movie? I think I only watched like the second one. I only watched the one with the dog. The dog is the final guy. Yeah. Here's raw beef and milk for Utah. Run, this is a special sandwich and lemon soda for you. And tofu salad, seasonal herb salad, seasonal herb salad, and fried purple mushrooms for Asha. Plus some whole wheat cookies and Asha's favorite coffee brand. I feel like she made a lot more for Asha. Because she cares for Asha! And you, asshole, told Asha, well, Lise would probably be better off without you. Anyway, now you're done explaining, let's dig in. Stop. Some of the food isn't quite done yet. Besides, Asha and Yuta haven't come back. I'm not sure about Asha, but Yuta's been out since this morning, so he's probably gone hunting. If he's hunting, then he can meet up with Asha at the checkpoint and come home together. Perfect. Run, if you're really hungry, you can have this first. I'm going to finish cooking and wait a bit longer. The king has donkey ears. What are you doing? I'm just damn frustrated, you poor little baby chick. Baby chick? The king has donkey ears. Is it like a Korean saying? I've never heard that before. The king has donkey ears. Hey, isn't it Kazakh? It's Kazakh in his Shura form. He's already so far out. Too bad. I want to see him in his Shura form. What could he be doing? See a lot of people outside. Shuras are back. A lot of the sorcerers from the temple have already left, I heard. Maybe it's just a smokescreen. What if they attack our city again? We have the Rakshasa, remember? So which city is it this time? I think it was Rintello, or maybe Misty Shore? I gotta go. I might be late, so don't wait for me. If it's Misty, he's panicking because they're like, or maybe it's Misty Shore, and he's like, Rana is in Misty Shore, and he cares for Rana, so he's probably going to ask like Lutz, maybe. If no, Lutz couldn't go together with Kazakh, so maybe he's trying to find Lutz to ask him about what's going on or something. I don't get it either. In the other translations, he just said, "I can't take this anymore." Why did Lise want to see Kazakh's Shura form? Didn't she just see it not long ago when he was gonna fight Yuta? I have no idea. I have actually no idea. Maybe she couldn't really pay that much attention to the Shura form back then because she was more focused on Yuta or something. Or she suddenly has developed a fetish for Shuras. That would be too far-fetched. Sorry. She also is still to meet Chaos Woman. As if I can forget her name. What the frick? I'm so bad. Maybe she wants to see him flying. I don't know, man. I don't know. Theo! Yes, Theo. Like, Lise was supposed to meet Theo because Theo was, like, apparently somebody who can teach her a lot of things, right? But we have not seen her interact with Theo yet. And let me go with you. Don't let it overboil. Humans can hear the words written in the round speech bubbles. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Claude, Yui, pretty quiet for someone who was Claude Yui. Pretty quiet for someone who was shouting to be released before. Kazakh, you really think that taking me with you to Rinhello is the best option right now? Well, you're the second ranked sorcerer and priest of Rinhello. I know. My barrier abilities are only a bit better than the other priests in training. There's no big difference whether I handle it or someone else does. But there's no reason for you to stay in Kali Bloom. What do you mean? I have all kinds of things to do. You mean looking for good restaurants? I don't need you. I don't need to hear anymore. Not that. Actually, I have to make sure Yuta stays on the human side. I didn't say anything about him on purpose, because I didn't want to hurt his image. If you want to go, you should at least tell Asha. Yuta's a very dangerous guy. I know that he's dangerous. But he entered the city because he loves humans. And judging from now how he's behaved so far, he seems like a decent guy. He didn't enter the city because he loves humans. He entered the city because he loves Lise. It's not humans. I don't even know how much he cares for Asha or Ron. Because with Asha, he seemed to be like... he's also shifting a lot of blame on Asha instead of like thinking more. I don't know. Same translation mistake as before. If you were up to anything bad, wouldn't have flown over and tried to stop me from using the Crescent Gate. The most dangerous Shura can be reformed through love. That's the truth. I learned that from seeing my own father. No, it's not that kind of love. Yeah, it's not a pure love. I understand what you mean, Claude. It's a very possessive, it's a very yandere way of love, maybe even. I think it's a very unorthodox, very dangerous sense of love that Yuta is feeling for Elise. Where is everyone? You put the food that could easily spoil in the fridge. Asha, you could at least tell me where she is. I could bring all of this to her. I wish she would eat this and say something. Yes, this is edible. Yeah, I wish she would say that at least. I've always been kind of cold, but never this much. When did it all go wrong? Did I do something seriously wrong to Asha without even realizing it? No, Elise, you are not in the wrong. Run and Yuta are completely in the wrong. They are the reason why Asha separated from you. They are the complete reason, the main and only reason why Asha was like, okay, you guys, well, you're right. This is probably better off with you and without me. I'll disappear for now. You did nothing wrong. It was all Ran and Yuta. I don't know what I did wrong, but would it be better if I begged her to forgive me? I feel so bad for Elise. She put so much work into all that food and there's nobody there to enjoy it. They are all out of reach. Elise is very quick to blame her. Yeah, herself. She has I wonder if that was always how she was, because we don't know too much about like backstory at least of like her time in her village, how she grew up. If she was also always blaming herself for like things there, or if it's like something she developed over the time she traveled together with the people. Asha. Ah, Yuta, where have you been all day? Come and have a seat. What's wrong? What happened? No, he's crying. Probably still crying because of the death of his mommy. Wrong. What happened? You know, when you're sad about something that you can't tell other people about, it's so comforting just to have someone you can cry with. Am I that kind of person for you, Yuta? I see. Kinda makes me happy. If you ever want to cry about something, come and see me anytime. You wanted to hug her again. Look at the possessiveness. Right, I prepared some raw beef and put it in the fridge for you. Perfect to have it right now. When you're sad, it's good to eat something and relieve your stress. Dude, he's aura farming. What are you doing, Yuta? He's like, I didn't even want to hug you. No, look at that Shuni pose. Kali Bloom Magic Guild. It's true that we don't have any proper countermeasures if all of those Shuras invade the city. During the first attack on Altera, there was only one Shura. For some reason it backed off quickly, so we were able to keep it out of Asha's barrier alone. During the second attack, a huge part of that city was destroyed because a group of Nanta Shuras rushed in. Weren't for Kazak and Agni getting here later, we could have suffered serious casualties. And lastly, most recent attack on Kali Bloom. There were less Shuras than during the attack on Altera, but the problem was this strange colossal Shura. Colossal Titan. If it weren't for Agni helping us, Kali Bloom may have been completely flooded. Since that day, Agni has been unable to leave Altera. Yeah, since it's impossible for even the high-ranking sorcerers to fight Rakshasas. The only people who can probably fight Rakshasas are Agni, Kazak, and Yuta. Asha, do you know why Yuta is around the same... Do you know why Yuta is around the same level as Kazak? He blocks his transcendentals, he would surpass Kazak. Is that strong? I thought this before, we must make sure that we keep him on the human side, whatever it takes. I feel like he'll probably stay on our side without us really having to force him. Don't you think you could start telling me about this kind of thing by now? You're a priest and I'm an AA candidate. I only found out about this by hearing it on the street. I was panicking thinking Misty Shore was in danger. so concerned about it, why don't you head back there? I still have some unfinished business here. Doesn't even care. She does care, you asshole. You complete and utter asshole. She does care. She's just acting the way you told her to act. You were like, it's better for Lise if you're not there. So stop acting like you care for her and just leave her with us. And Asha was like, okay, if that's what you think is best for her. You probably know her better than me, right? That's what you say. You know her better than me. So I'm just going to follow what you say. Tomorrow's February. Tomorrow's the second month. And on the AA vote, and the AA vote is on the 18th of the second month. There's only half a month left. On a planet will rough half a month is 18 days, rather than 15 days. Rather than going all the way back to Misty Shore, we better to just stay here and... Asha! There's something I need to tell you. But you went to rent Hello Claude. Yeah, I'm sure I heard that. What are you doing back here by yourself? Well, you see, I still haven't had dinner, so let's talk after eating something. I'm so thirsty from rushing over here. I could use something to drink. Oti Varuna. I was trying to get you some water to drink, but I made a mistake. Anyway, if it's that urgent for you to rush over here, just tell us about it right away, Claude. Okay. Asha and Ran are so late tonight. What could they be talking about? Another city? The Shuras? I drew the Sword of Return and I've been practicing the Transcendentals as hard as I could, but I guess I still don't have a right to join those discussions. Anyway, it's getting late, so I should go to bed now. I really want to make up with Asha today, but I guess I can't. Make up about what? Not like you two had a fight. Huh? You're right, we didn't have a fight exactly. I'm not sure. I feel like I've done something wrong. No, at least it's not your fault. There could be some other reason. Don't blame yourself all the time. Thanks for saying that, Yuta. But it is my fault. It has to be my fault. That way I can try and make things better. I don't want to think that there may not be a solution. Please, do you like Asha that much? Yeah, of course. Asha is a friend who protected me, and showed me where to go when I had no one by my side. When I thought that I had lost everything that mattered to me, I felt like I had found a savior. You know what I mean? It's like there's a little halo behind that person at moments like those. I know, Elise. I know that feeling all too well. Anyway, that's why I'm trying to be a friend who stays by Asha's side till the very end. Just like Asha was there for me when I was all alone. I'm always going to stay on her side. That's all I can do for her since Asha's already rich and can have pretty much anything she wants. Please, Asha has to come back in order for you to do that. And at this rate, it doesn't look like she's coming back to you. Should you come with us to fight another city? Do, I'll bring Lise with us. Please, it may be a bit dangerous, but would you like to go to another city? Huh? Why all of a sudden? That way Asha will come back to your side. I'll handle everything that needs to be done. Will do. You stay with Asha. I'm not sure what you mean, Yuta. Asha's just a bit late. He'll be here soon enough, so why would I go to another city? What's this about doing what you need to do? Hey, Yuta, I'm not sure, but it looks like you don't really want to do this. Then don't do it. You don't need to force yourself to do anything you don't want to because of me, okay? We need a sexual harassment counter. Do we need that? Yuta, you cannot just kiss or lick the lips of a person without their consent. Unacceptable! Tongue is out. Yeah. Not that I don't want to do it, Lise. And I'm not forcing myself. Whether it's bowing my head to humans or letting them use me for their obvious schemes. As long as it's for you, don't mind. No, her shoe! Her sandal! He's literally restraining her. Look how he's restraining her arms and then literally like licking all over her lips and kissing her. Dude. We still have one more chapter, right? This is Out of Reach and next one is Outsider again. This is the last chapter of the day for now. You know, Elise, you're the only person who sees me as a real friend. Not just as a Rakshasa, a powerful name, a well-trained dog, or a useful card in the deck. Everyone else sees the power they have, but you're different. You're the only person who sees who I am, and not my power, and you alone can show me real love. You have a lot of other people who like you aside from me. Hurts, but I can hold it back. I can yield to you and protect the things that you like. So please, you just hold me? Not asking for much. You say everything's fine, but then why aren't you hugging me first like before? I thought you liked me too. Then isn't this natural? Wanting to be closer because we like each other. Loving each other more the closer we get. And the more. Just a bit more. Wait, what am I thinking? Why is Lise trembling? What's this familiar feeling? It's my first kiss and yet feels natural, like an old habit. Oh, flashback flash. What if the emotion that you feel is different from everything else? What if that emotion that you feel is different from everything else? Was it not more than a changed form of your appetite? That sentence is badly written. But yes, the thing that is, yeah. Not love, it's a repressed sense of appetite, yeah. Mom, have you seen my friend? He's a Garuda with black feathers, like me, and has cute dimples. She's not here anymore. She's dead. Look at baby Yuta. Almost would make it easier to understand. How could you do that? We had barely just become friends. You're bad, Mom. You're mean. You want to believe that I did it? Alright, believe that if you'd like. He did it himself? Okay. Oh, that's even worse than I thought what he did. He did not just lick her lips and like kissed her. He literally just took a bite out of her face. This isn't the first time. This wasn't the first time. The past. My friends. No. Lise! It's all his blood. Lise! Oh, I didn't do it. I couldn't have been. It could have been me. Are you okay? People say you're okay. Please say you're okay. Tell me that nothing happened. Single bite? I doubt it. I don't know. Would have been more than one. Yuta, you... what's going on? It's all this about him not controlling himself. It's all he saw was her neck. All he saw was her neck. I rushed over as quickly as I could. Now we're just ruining the romantic mood for them. Maruka here like screaming, holy shit! It's not a romantic mood, run Cyrov. The green light. I saw it in the waterways too. It looks like Hoti Aswin's Hoti Kubera. There's no way Lise could use a fusion spell like that. It's self-regeneration. One of the 5 transcendentals of the godly item the Golden Knight. It uses up the rest of your vigor to heal your wounds. You can only use it when you have been attacked and are on the verge of death. Judging from the situation, Lise must be wounded by... Wait, so Claw was right? I guess he really did bite her. Why is everybody with them? It's still romantic? Reading Yuta's conversation with his mother after this hits different. I mean, mother. Why are they all with them? I understand that Claude... I understand that Claude, Ash, and Run are here. I would even understand if Sierra was also there with them. And Lutz also. But why are all of these NPCs here to witness the scene? I'm so scared. I should have followed them. I shouldn't have followed them. How badly did it bite her to put her on the verge of death? Did he eat her tongue or something? How terrifying. You did say it was an unorthodox and dangerous laugh. You just had no idea how right you were. Yeah, it's even more than Yandere. It's even more than Yandere. It's different. I would rather him be a Yandere than be a I want to eat you love. I didn't mean to. I just... Now everyone, seeing how quiet you all are, it looks like you're pretty surprised. This was just a momentary impulse. You're just friendly towards humans. Kubera's people love gossip and drama. There were a few other magicians in the meeting. But they... Why were they allowed to come with them? Yes, they love gossip and drama, but this is like in the private, this is in the private room, the private, literally, apartment that Asha booked out completely only for their group. And all of these people, like, Run didn't stop them, Asha didn't stop them, Claude didn't stop them, Lutz didn't stop them, Sierra didn't stop them. Teleportation magic, support magicians and stuff, just in case. Nah, I think this is stupid. I think this is stupid. They all know that, like, Claude and Asha for sure knew what was very likely to be here in this situation. Or like Claude warned them, and Asha was like, I understand what you mean. This is very, I understand. We have to check that. That's why Asha also came, even though she said she would not want to meet with Lise anymore. But they should never have allowed any of these people to come with them. They strictly said, nobody comes with us. This is only for the AAs. I don't know. True, Claude was warning them about Yuta possibly being dangerous. They might have enlisted help. As if Yuta was dangerous and wanted to kill them, all of these NPCs would not have been any help. None of these NPCs would have been help. They would have been fodder to just die in a one shot. Literally just here for drama, literally no use, literally just there for writing. And this decision, I don't like. Because it's like, there's no need for them. This is literally just here to make Yuta appear like a bad person again for all of the humans. Before he matured, he had such a strong urge to bite Lise that he would actually have to leave his place and come to me. Judging from the way he's crying right now, he clearly regrets it. There's no need to suddenly get all afraid. But what if this happens again? No, it's okay. Lise has a self-regeneration spell, right? Look, do you think we'll ever find another Rakshasa as powerful and friendly towards humans as Yuta? We need to do everything we can to keep it on our side. Isn't that right, Lutz? Right. But Yuta likes Lise. He doesn't just like her, he really likes her a lot. Way of expressing it may be different from ours. But that may be love to him. The problem is just that the person he loves may get devoured. Luckily, Lise has the Golden Knight. Even if she's facing death, as long as she has enough vigor left, she can heal herself with self-regeneration. Maybe there are some fights with god items since Yuta can steal magic. I mean, if Kasak was with them, I would understand as well. But all of the NPCs, they can go shit themselves. They can literally go disappear. Literally. No. Nope. The only thing that worries me is that not even self-regeneration will work when Yuta turns on his red eyes. What the hell are you talking about? You completely lost your mind? I mean, that's not very nice. I just presented the best option for everyone in the city, as well as for Yuta. What about Lise? What about Lise having constantly get shoot up and regenerated? Why aren't any of you saying anything? Does no one else here think like me? Asha, I know you're not crazy, right? About Lise, but this, I know you're not crazy about Lise. But this isn't right. This is really not right. Let's say something. Then you suggest we do. Well. Damn it. Why is Run overacting like that? As long as she can regenerate herself, it's not like she'll die. Small sacrifices must be made for the greater. As long as we can have Rakshasa like that on our side. Besides, the Lise girl isn't much use to us anyway. I hate these NPCs. I hate these NPCs so much. Literally. This is just further strengthening my opinion that I am on Sagara's side. I don't know the full plan of Sagara, but I for sure as hell am not on the side of these assholes. All of these humans can die. I don't care about the humans of this world. If this is how all of the regular citizens think like, yep, genocide. Yep. Pull out all the stops. Society, Urk, but pretty realistic. Maybe. The longer you're together, the harder it will be. My poor son, mother, would have been bitter if I had followed you at that time. I was so foolish. I was short-sighted and stupidly positive. I thought I'd become nice now since I had learned everything I needed to learn. You act like Sagara is a better person. At least Sagara is honest. All of these humans can go jump off a bridge. skyscraper himself or something. Sakara is also not honest. I know. I know. But these humans are like, I think Ran mentions it a few times, but his different reaction here is related to him not being a silent magic user. He'll come back again later. Not being a silent magic user. There's even cattier and pettier. Plus, what about Irie and Claude is honest? I'll give that to Sagara. She hella straightforward. I must have fooled myself into believing that I could love someone too. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. This won't take back the pain that I caused you. But I'll make sure that you won't hurt anymore. That this will never happen again. The future that my mother spoke of will never come. I'll distance myself from you. As long as you're not in real danger, I won't appear before you again. More than wanting to eat, and more than wanting to possess. I just want you to be happy and free of pain. That's really all I want. Just don't hate me. Please. What? He's leaving. Hey, should we stop him? How? Wake that girl up. Please, wake up. Please, please. Asha, how about you up that count for accidental manslaughter? I'm going to close both of my eyes and be like, what? What? Asha did something? I accidentally blinked while it was happening. Was there something going on? On the night of February 1st, on the night of the first day of the second month, year N16, the Rakshasa who loved only one girl left the human city. Chapter 25, Out of Reach. End. The thing that is out of reach is love. I guess that's the main meaning. Next chapter, Outsider. Got me out on the why they didn't have a charming atmosphere, but animalistic. Hehe. Seems like the mature content I was concerned about was different from the mature content you were expecting. Evil grin. You shouldn't carelessly say that you want to switch places with Lise, especially in front of Yuta. This Yuta and Taraka flashback is an extended version of the one in episode 93. Brothers have very different personalities. Ran probably has to give up trying to handle silent magic. Silent magic was briefly mentioned in episode 12 to 13. 2 to 13. Only mentioned episode 2 to 13, but silent magic was also mentioned in episode 2 to 226. And it's not 2 something, it's like episode, like from season 2 26 or something, season 2 57. Asha uses sky silent magic with the Vaja in 278. The episode strongly hints at what's going on when Yuta's eyes turn blue-green in this crowd scene. Those aren't speech bubbles, but text to indicate force. This was the last episode before a 7-week hiatus in Korea. Lucky for you, the wait is only 1 day for the Webtoon. Only because of the extra thing. No. Only because of the extra thing. What they mean? It's like Yuta is using like the insight power that you normally know like from the gods to read like the thoughts of the humans. I mean, I did notice that Yuta's eyes were a different color. Yes. I did notice that they turned blue at some point. I did notice that his eye color changed at some point. It's been going on for a while. You'll probably get more details in the next read through. Dude, I'm not even 30% done of the first read through. Yo, this is good. Keep it in mind and pay attention to it. When there was hiatus in Korea and Corrigan released the Q&A during it. Webtoon didn't translate it. I don't get why Webtoon is like excluding certain pieces of information. Like, oh, next stream though. I was like, I thought you meant like, when you're done once, immediately start reading from chapter 1 again. Just do the whole thing again. Just do the whole streaming thing again. Just never stop reading Kubera every week. Should I I don't have the time to do it. Also because I need to do my Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint streams at some point again as well. Would be funny if I'm like at this point of the chapter and now that I'm at season 2, I start reading season 1 at the start again. And when I'm like, okay, I'm at season 2, I read like these weekly things. But I also start make streams starting from chapter 1 again. And then when I catch up to, like when I reach season 3, and I start a third read through from chapter 1 again. So that I have 3 ongoing season reads of Kubera. I couldn't do that. I would be so confused. I would be so confused and mix up many things, I think. I still think you should, but I won't force you, Lima. They didn't say it, that Keller's that last man. That's mean. Refer Kubera is really second read. It's really good as a second read. Yes, Boobalese. Maro, do you need to be bonked? Do you need to be bonked? Great reread value. Boobalese. You. Give me a second. Give me just 1 second. Where are you? Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 man. Maru's a cat. You don't need a bonk, just some water spray. Bonk, 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 man. Bonk, 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 bonk. Just become Boobalese. You. I will point at you. I will point at you. Such a little hornball. You are just like Yuta. You're not any better than Yuta. I know what you are. I know what you are. I can smell you from here. Season 3. Okay. Whew. That was a read-through. Another good chunk of chapters. Personally, I like this length of like an arc. I understand that not every arc is like in this like shorter side or something, but I think it's a good length. It's reading like 5 chapters is very doable. It's you can remember everything that you went through. Because if it's 10 chapters or like 8, you're starting to be like, things start to blend together. But 5 is a good amount. Well, I guess Asha did have 2 very big reasons to be jealous of Lee's future. Stepan. I mean, Asha is Lee's is already bigger than Asha. She doesn't even need to grow anymore. I mean, the thing she's jealous of is just like that she is getting unconditional love from these people. These people want to be together with Liz, not because she's strong, just because she's there, because she's nice. They like her. And people who want to be together with Asha are like using her to a degree. The same way that Yuta thinks like they're all just being nice to me because I'm so powerful and they don't want to get on my bad side. That is the exact same position that Asha is in. The exact same. Yes, Maruna's hot too, and Gandava, and Ran, I guess. You know, I think Agni is probably the hottest. Hello there, Taco. Welcome to the stream. Have a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. I hope you stopped emptying your stomach. Yes. Get healthy. Plop, 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 plop. Get healthy. Plop, 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 plop. Be healthy, be healthy, be healthy. Gandava is not hot. She's just very, very cool. Oh my god. What is up with you tokes? What is up with you jokesters? So bombard you with my pyro juice. That came out wrong. Is pyro juice like lava? Button. Eh? Is this right? Eh? Hot sauce. I do be a bit spicy. Talking about being a bit spicy, I need to message the lady called Yun. I need to get something from her. God, what am I listening to? This is normal streamer talk. What are you up to? Nothing weird. Nasha is electrifying? Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one, Chief. I need to renovate my room. I'm not even here. There I am. I need to renovate my room. This is still just a picture I got from some random ass, like... I googled anime room. Yep, I just googled anime room. And I have been using this as like the room of Pyro for like the last 5 years or something. I literally just googled anime room. There is nothing personal about this room, but I literally I now see this as my first room. Like it literally is just a random anime room, probably from some random visual novel, but I literally grew attached to it. I literally am like, I don't even know what is on this calendar. I don't even know what this poster of like some sort of musician is showing. I don't know why there's a freaking like bag on the bed, but there's another bag also on the ground there. Or is that like a little green TV? I never really looked at it. The pillow looks kind of weird. What the thing is what the heck is that thing on the right of the wall below like the poster? Is that a clock? What is that thing down there? You know, do I have a pointer? It could be from a not safe for work visual novel for all we know. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Do I have a pointer anywhere? Let me use this as a pointer. What is this? What is this? This thing here. What is that? I have no idea what that thing is. Like I know this is like music, like stereo. Then we have an old TV here and like for DVD and stuff. A bad clock. For the reverse image shirt, this room. Also the computer is also just old as hell. I mean at least it's like not a massive like computer. It seems to be like slightly modern, but yeah. Which clock maybe? I don't know. I don't know what it is. When you wake up, you don't need to move to see the time. Yes. Yes. I mean, back in those days, you didn't have like a clock or something. But if this is a radio, down here, you could literally use that as like a thing. The TV does look very old though, right? How massive the TV is. It's insane. It's insane how big the TV is. And look at all of those probably doujins. No, actually, those are probably normal books. The doujins are probably under the bed. I need to get a new room at some point, but getting a new room costs. Wait, if I. What if I stand here? VHS player or is it DVDs? I'm not sure. What could be a weighting scale to see how much you weigh every time you go to sleep? To be honest, I'm not sure. I think it might be DVD and VHS. I don't really know how a VHS player looks like. Chigu chigu chigu. I'm kind of losing the sauce here right now. I was thinking this was a Wii remote, but this is probably just the normal remote of the TV. VHS. Both likely, yeah. Look, I kind of like that, yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I need to brainstorm what I would want to have like in a personalized room for myself. Do I have the image somewhere on my computer? Let me check. And yeah. Wait, I have a scene for that. What do you mean a different where is it? That was dangerous. It's not here. Is it here? Nope. Nope, that's... Where is it? Nope. Nope. Fire room, like a room set on fire, since you're the fire guy. Did I delete the room accidentally? Oh, I probably never recreated. Alerts. Gaslight a project, send me a picture represents character, Twitter or Discord. I'll get this. I don't know what was going on here. Okay, let me go back to my room. Okay, where is the image? Okay, there it is. There's the JPEG. Pull it over here. Make it big and pull it here. Wait, when Enya streams, is she like this as well? But isn't she normally like behind the desk? Is Enya behind the desk? Wait, can I do that? I don't want to mess this up. Does she... She's not like looking like this, right? She's not like just positioning herself that she's cut like there. She's behind it. So like this is the room of Enya, a streamer I like. She's the owner of this head. Enya. You might need to edit the image for that. I would need to have like layers, right? I would need to have like the whole image, but like this part here where the desk is, this here, I would need to have that like as a separate image, right? Like you can have the whole thing as one image like this, but to have myself as like behind the desk, I would need to have the room, and then like the desk thing as like a separate image where I can have like the room as the background, then me, and then on top of that the desk. That would work. I'm not sure if that's how she does it. Look at this thing. Graduated, 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 graduated. Changed appearance. The freaking book, this freaking shelf is dead. There's Claro the goat as well. And there's Bree. There's Bree. But yeah, let me get away from Enya room again. Yeah. Can I give me a unibrow? I mean, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work as a mustache either. Yes, obviously, like this. But yeah. I need to make a room. The commission is going to cost me money again as well. Yes. Okay, but everybody, now that we talked about my entire room, now that we talked about Kubera and everything else, I think this is the time where I'm going to end it. I'm kind of hungry. I need to get myself something to eat. So, thank you guys for being here. Cody, Mado, Stepan, Taco, Hyper. Hyper was here for a short time. That was name. Sorry, Piper. I needed to remember a name. I'm stupid. My bad. So, all that's left to be said from me for now. Thank you all for being here. I hope you look forward to the next Kubera stream. I would love to do it weekly again, but no promises. Bi-weekly, like every 2 weeks, I 100% can do, but like I have to see how else I can do everything. So for now, it's going to be at least at this pace, every 2 weeks Kubera stream. So all that's to be said from me for now. Stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro out. Bye.